Hey, what's up everybody? Prospector here with Watcher Realms, and guys, today I'm talking about how I went full degen trying to get myself a Valara. And I wanted to talk about a few things during this video. I'm also going to show you the summons for that as well. But anyways, without further ado, let's dig in. All right, so it's a little bit of a gripe video, not really. I don't know what I want to get, the message I want to get by is that I really think that we need some kind of pity on normal legendaries for ancient exclusives, because you can pull lords like crazy. You can pull lords like crazy on the ancient exclusives, I'm gonna be honest, and that's fair actually. I mean, for 200 ancients you're gonna get yourself a lord, and they're like $4 a pop if you're gonna do it that way. I mean, as a free to play you could do it as well, but either way you're looking at like what, $200, $400, $600, $800 to purchase your way to getting yourself a legendary lord from the ancient exclusives. And you're not even guaranteed to have an ancient exclusive lord when that happens. It could be an Ajax, it could be I don't know, King Hars, it could be anybody that's not an ancient exclusive lord. So personally, I think that, you know, that's fair, how the lord system works. But when you go and you're trying to summon for a hero like Valara or you know, Uridan or Carnelian that's on a banner or something like that, you can go 1,000, 1,200 summons with never even pulling a legendary, you know, and it's crazy. And I think that we need some kind of solution for this. I think that I went almost 250 to 300 summons or something like that before even popping a legendary that wasn't a lord on my ancients. So I just want to go into that a little bit, and I really wish that they would do something about that. But all gripes aside, let's get into the summons. Let me pull it up for you guys. All right, hold on a second. All right, here we go. I'm gonna have it a little bit faster, and I do go full degen on this. So you're gonna see I have some summons. I'm just trying to buy the bare minimum to try to get there, to see how long it's gonna take. And we're talking hundreds upon hundreds and hundreds of dollars, guys. It's hundreds just to try to get this Valara. And the reason that I'm pushing so hard for Valara is like not having her is killing me. And it's like one of the only, like, I don't know, 7 or 8 heroes that I don't have on my account. And I'm like, okay, let's just get this done and over with. I guess it is Christmas and I'm a content creator, so a lot of stuff can be written off. I don't suggest this for most players out there, unless you just have, you know, extra money that you can just throw away. So, but anyways, let's get down to it. Let's start playing the video. I think I have it on 1.3x. Let me see if I can speed up a little bit here. Yeah, sure. Yep. All right, there we go. 1.4x will work. So we're starting off with right around a 70, I think, and as you can see, I'm already in I don't know, a good 50, 60 summons, I think, without pulling a legendary. So at this point it's just kind of wild watching what's going on here, and the odds of you actually getting a legendary, maybe they could just bump that up a little bit, even that's what they could do. But it's just epics, epics, epics. Get a lord eventually, but yeah, this is pretty much how this rolls out. And at this point I've already went and bought a ancients pack. I think it was for 60 ancients off of Smileone, and that's where I got that from, and that's what we're starting off from now, because my ancient pulls went really bad. So I was like, all right, let's give her some more go here. All right, you can see we're already down to the point where I have 9 left. And did I just pick up some more there? Let me back up a little bit. Oh, no, I went and found some in the game from rewards and stuff. Okay, so here's a legendary. And you're gonna see, and I'm not complaining about this pull here. Definitely not complaining. That's A4 Ingrid on my account, and you can't really complain about that. That was not Lord Pity. That was much earlier than Lord Pity, so keep that in mind. And then here we go again. Now I'm just trying to pump out the last 6 to see if I can make it happen or not, so I don't have to go and buy some more. But at this point already, all of the like summon events and rewards have already been collected for the most part. It's just not going to be picking up any more ancients here at this point now. So we're just trying to see if we can make it happen without going and getting anything. See, now I got 0. I'm just gonna basically I paused the recording. I went and bought another one. So I think we're looking at like, what are they, 250? So right around 500 at this point already. All right, let's just let it roll. Another 6 10 pulls. So we'll be going 120 plus whatever it was before pity on that. And well, another 4 pulling legendaries, a lot of legendaries. So there's that to take into consideration. Just going, just going, just going. I'm like, it's gotta happen. It's gotta happen. As a, just trying to think how to word this right. As a content creator, going to this extent to get something so that I can have myself a Valara and not have to worry about it anymore, it's much different than if I was actually just playing in general. So it doesn't hit me as quite as hard as some others would. You know, there's tax write-offs for this kind of stuff. It's investments to the game. That investment to the game, you can have a tax write-off for the business, etc, etc, etc. Here we go, we're resetting again when picked up a pack inside of the game instead of Smileone that time around. And as you can see, it's just not happening, man. That's 60, 120, 130, 40, 50. I think this is gonna be at the end of this, maybe 160 range. Just an estimate, I'm not truly counting 100%. But anyways, I definitely wouldn't suggest that anybody goes to this extent just to pick up a Valara. I would just say, you know, deal with it as you go along. There's the pack of 90. Now this hit of 90 here that we're watching right now, this is going to be that, I think it's a Yovar, Leia packs that are inside of the game. A little bit cheaper than the Smileone packs, but that's something that we're working on as well. And it just goes and goes and goes and goes, man. But it gets better though, you know, and things end up being worth it for me in the end. Here we go. Here comes a legendary. And there you go. There is a Rivenhold. That's the new Lord. Happy to have him. I wasn't really too eager to pick him up, but you know, I'll take him. And I know he's great, so don't worry. But here we go. Another 10 bolt. Yep. And there we go. We go. And I know it's so crazy. Okay. Here comes another 10 bolt. And then here we go. Here's the last legendary in the summoning. And you're gonna see that we get Valara. Now, it could have happened much earlier, and I know that some people do really well in these summons. Some people will pull just, you know, 60, and they'll have a 10 pull with the Lord that was on the banner, and a Valara, and an extra Ingrid, and all this other stuff on there. It's not very typical, guys, and I was excited to pull and get Valara and get Rivenhold, but there really is just a lot of stuff that I'm struggling on, and I kind of require those things. And I definitely wouldn't suggest that you go that crazy. I think that's kind of insane. Typically when I set up a budget for a video game that isn't something that I'm making money off or isn't my job to do, I will basically consider the fact that if I was just playing normal games, and I don't do that anymore really, I usually play like mobile games or gacha games for the most part. But if I was playing those games, I consider like, okay, what would my budget for that be if I was playing those games anyways, but now I'm switching over this, so I don't have to spend so much time or be fully dedicated to a normal game like Call of Duty or anything, World of Warcraft, anything like that, right? What would my budget be? And you just set a budget when you're going to be spending money in the game. So I'm kind of going off on a tangent here, where you guys are seeing this, and I don't want to make or come off as I'm encouraging you guys to just go and, you know, yeet your paychecks and struggle with your lives trying to spend a ton of money. But at the same time, my main course of action here is that I think we have to demand some kind of just regular exclusive legendary pity outside of the Lord pity. So if I go over to prospector.gg, let me pull it up here. There is a pity calculator on there that has the rules on there. They're not in the game because I can't see them for you guys, but We're gonna go ahead and zoom in a little bit. But you can scroll in and you can zoom in here, you hit the view rules, and it's gonna have the pity timer rules are gonna pop up for you. So the rare summoning is going to be after 180 consecutive summons, pity is gonna start kicking in, and it's going to increase by 5% for the next summon, etc, etc, until eventually you get to 200 summons where you're guaranteed to get your legendary divines. 12 consecutive summons. Within 20 summons, you're guaranteed to get a legendary. So after 12, it's going to kick into pity, and you're going to have that chance for the next 8. It's going to keep increasing until you pop one. The fact that it can get to all the way to 20 is just insane, honestly. It does happen quite often. I'm gonna be quite frank, and we're talking about 100% chance when you get to that 20th summon. So if I go down here right now, we're selected on divines, and I bring this up, you can see right when we hit 12, we go from a 5.6 up to a 10.6% chance. And it's just going to keep increasing by 5%. And then we're going to get all the way up to 19, which has a 45.6% chance. And then guaranteed in 0 pulls. So yeah, you have your guarantee there. But yeah, it just basically goes up to 45.6%, and then you're guaranteed your pull. So it's kind of weird. By the way, you guys should use this if you want to track this kind of stuff. It makes it a lot easier for yourselves. We go over to Ancients here. The pity timer will be triggered if no legendary lord hero is summoned within or summoned after 185 consecutive summons. With the pity timer on, if no legendary lord hero, including unnamed heroes, is summoned, the drop rate will increase by 8%. In the next summon, a legendary lord is guaranteed within 200 summons. So then you're guaranteed your legendary lord. The drop rate increase will be stacked. This might even be a little bit wrong at this point. I've been working on the new website, so just keep that in mind. But the drop rate increase will be stacked. For example, if a summon has a 5% drop rate, you fail to summon, the next summon will have a 13% drop rate. The rate will not reset until you summon a legendary lord. So you can see they're all talking about lords here. And also the unnamed hero will reset your legendary lord pity as well. Kind of crappy in a sense, so I'm not really a big fan of that either. Ancients are so hard to come by. And if you want to buy them, they're very expensive because you have to go so far into summons into pity in order to get anything from happening from them. That's totally fair. It's just how it is. The part I don't like is there's no legendary pity for just standard legendaries. Now, if we head back to the homepage again, we're going to look at the Smileone deals because there's something else I have to cover as well. I'm a little bit behind, and I'm sorry about that, guys. I've been kind of busy with the holiday stuff. We have the Tyres market here for Christmas, right? There was a lucky draw event mixed in there, and you were able to win extra prizes, extra rewards. There was top events going on as well. So when these prices are kind of shown to you, you're not really seeing like what you're all getting. It's kind of hard to say if you buy this mega mix summoning bundle, what are you going to get from the top up rewards? What are you going to get from the lucky draw? What are you going to get from just everything in the game? They also have the treasures that you share with each other inside game here. So if I head up to the events, I think it's called the Frostfall Gifts. So we have these warm gift boxes. I've pulled plenty of W gold out of this as well. So that's something to keep in mind. So there is more to it than just what you're seeing here, but it does all have to do with purchasing through Smileone instead of purchasing in the game. So that stuff adds up. That's something you gotta consider. But, and it's a big but, as you can see, like this chain summoning bundle right here, you can spend $77.11, and I estimate that value using the price calculator at $105.88. Okay, the ancient one here, you can spend $85.98. The total value or estimated value is going to come out to $89.50 if you make it through the whole chain. And then we have up here the monthly card bundle where you're going to save like $3 or $4. And then we had the ancient bonus bundle where you are going to save yourself like $5 or $6 or something like that. I always have the estimated values on there on these bundles. So before you purchase anything, you want to make sure you're not getting ripped off. Please stop by the website before you do that. And if don't have it done yet, feel free to message me on Discord and get my butt to work because I should be getting it done. That being said, the mega bundles here, these two here, the Mega Ancients and the Mega Mixed Summoning Bundle. This one has an estimated value of $255. With the 10% discount, you're paying $270. So without even considering any of the other deals first, you're already overpaying for this, right? It's already not that great of a deal just right off the bat. It does come up with legendary skill or summoning crystals times 3, some 500 diamonds. That's all taken into the equation. I take that all in. It doesn't consider the top-up rewards. It doesn't consider the lucky draw. It doesn't consider the Frostfall gift boxes or anything like that. It's just purely the initial price that's on there, plus the 10% discount, okay? Now this one down here is going to be even, like, I think a little bit worse yet. No, it's not worse, but the Mega Ancient Summoning Bundle. I ended up buying 2 of these because it's just difficult to buy that many Ancients at a proper kind of price. When you get to the point where you buy the Yovar, Leia, Lord bundles inside of the game, then you come back here and it's kind of like your next best bet, honestly. Sometimes there's small packs, but they're kind of a pain to deal with anyways. $2.99 is the price shown. $269.99 is going to get the 10% discount, and you're looking at a $260 estimated value on this. So you're kind of like below like by $10 here, and most of us are pretty much agreeing with this. I had messaged Fastidious and Susie did already bash at them as well a little bit about it, just because these deals, they're just not that crazy. They're not that good. We need deals on here on Smileone to get people to come and use Smileone, right? And if you're gonna get better deals in game or equal deals in game, then what's the point of coming to Smileone? That's the whole point. And otherwise we just purchase with Google and get Google points and all the other stuff on top of it, right? So it kind of sucks. So what I did is I did message Fasty, and he's like, well, I don't know if they're gonna change that. You know, it's just how Smileone is, it's just how Moonton is. They're just pricing it whatever they want because people are buying the darn things, and that's true. I bought them, and maybe I'm part of the problem. But that being said, we're all kind of on the same page. You know, we're looking at these bundles and we're like, yeah, no, nobody's gonna be really too happy about that. Even though these other deals here, 1, 2, 5, and 6 are decent, they're okay. Just these being in here is deterring people from buying on Smileone. Okay, but anyways, that being said, there's going to be a nice little feedback thing that's Fastidious set up. I'm gonna put the link down in the description below. I'd like you guys to go and fill this out. But War Christmas Deals, Moonton reached out looking for player feedback about the Watcher Realm Smileone Christmas bundles. Please help us out and share your thoughts below. Might lead to even better deals next time, and that's true. If we can get some feedback talking about, you know, whether our price is okay, our price is not okay, you know, it's enough to deter you, you know, what's the deal, right? With the Christmas tie-up bundles market there. Were you happy with Smileone bundles this Christmas? Why or why not? How could Moonton improve the deals next bundle event? And if you want to put your in-game name in there, you can. It's fine, it's up to you. But you don't have to. You can stay unanimous and just make something up or use your Discord or whatever. But anyways, I would like to ask you guys to go and fill this out and provide some feedback. And that's enough complaining, I think, about Smileone and the Ancient Bundles deals. And I just want to say that I did manage to get a nice A for Ingrid. I did manage to get my... oh, where is it? Valara. A0. I consider some awakening going in here at some point, but I also did manage to get Revenhold. So I do have 30 Ancients or so left, and I had to take into consideration whether or not I'm going to go for a Codgrim. I probably will. I'll probably just throw whatever I have left on there and just pray. But that being said, I'm very happy to have my Valara. But then again, I am a content creator, and things are a little different that I had to go that far, and I would see that most people would not be willing to take that to that level. But anyways, guys, I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Make sure you check out prospector.gg. Check out that link and fill out that form. Help us out. Help us push back. Help us make those deals great again on Smileone. Because they were always pretty decent before those mega packs started showing up. Also, if you have any more feedback, you're looking for promo codes, we always have them here on the Discord. It's Prospector's Dig site. The link is also down in the description below. If you head up to promo codes, there's going to be one here right now that I want to just share with you quickly before I let you go. We do actually two. We have War 25 Ribbon Hold. It's going to be Huge Stamina Pot and Rare Summoning Crystal. And then we have War Gift Miss 2025. Sorry about that, it's right here. I always pop these up as soon as they become available. It's a legendary skill crystal. And I believe Zeno actually shared one. I'm trying to confirm where they came from and get the validation dates and valid through whatever all added on there. But Aiden, 25 War, and apparently you're gonna get yourself a Darkfall gem as well. So that's 3 promo codes that I'm pretty sure are all active right now. These come up as quickly as they become available. You guys can even share them to the chat, and I'll get them into this promo code channel for everybody to see. 1.4k members and climbing, guys. But anyways, that's all I have for today's video. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. I've been the Prospector. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time, keep digging.